All right, and we are live.
All right. Glad to be here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who are you guys? Who are you guys for the listeners?
Neal.
Well, as he just said, my name is Neal. How are y'all?
I hate you.
Yes, it's
This is Brice and Tiller.
Bryce and Tiller.
Or Brice and
My
Tiller.
new album is coming out. It's called I'm Not an R&B Singer. Named Bryce and Tiller.
But I hum a lot.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah. Because Neal messed up the intros. I'll do it right. My name is Brice. If that wasn't obvious. I'm just here to have a good time.
Here to have a good time.
I'm just here to have a good time. That's it.
Right.
I'm just here so I can get fired.
All right. So basically, Brice is.
I need a new name. Hold on. We gotta start with this. Can I get a new name? I can go by my middle name, but then it's just as cheesy as the first one.
Okay. Is it like provolone?
It's Glenn.
Glenn.
It's a good. It's a third generation.
Like Quagmire.
Glenn.
and then he does that, and then he
I was just
ruins.
asking
Then
the
you
question.
ruin. Yes, it's like Quagmire. Yes, Glenn Quagmire. Yes.
So were you stymied?
Giggity.
Giggity.
Just a
Yeah,
point.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Here. Go.
Yeah. So we're doing this. We're doing the fucking podcasting thing. We're doing it. Okay. I got the popcorn trick podcast for the movie thing.
Well, yeah.
And we're doing another one just to sit down and, bullshit and talk about stuff, tell some stories and whatnot.
Oh Lord.
Oh
man.
So yeah, Brice Johnson
Don't do this.
is actually my business partner with the Patno Productions.
Oh yeah, Patno Productions. Let's
A
go.
lot of that.
And we taking off.
Neal also, he'll be joining the camp.
Yes, sir.
Both guys I knew from the Army, known him lots of years.
Sadly.
Yeah. So yeah, they hit me up and like, let's get down and make some stuff. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. So,
No turning back.
Brice, what's the name of your company again? And what do you guys specialize in?
The company's name is Guardian IT. We are a technology solutions company. We do everything. There is probably nothing that we can't do. But we did start off as a managed service provider, which means we handle everybody's printer issues, computer issues, networking issues. My email ain't working, email issues. We do all those kind of issues. And we started off with that. We noticed that there was a big need for IT services with the small to medium businesses. We noticed that people were getting crapped on, like, CompuCom. You can delete that out there. That's coronavirus. But CompuCom, big billionaire company, they were just treating people wrong, and we were seeing this, and so Matt saw a definite niche, kind of audience, and we definitely tapped into that, and so we just treat our people just exceptionally well, and that's kind of been our motto ever since then. So yeah, Guardian IT, we are a technology solutions company. Yep. All right.
Good stuff. Exceptional guy, treating customers exceptionally in the Austin, Texas area and surrounding areas. And my good friend Neal Walker here.
What's good?
Who are you and what do you do?
I'm just your everyday average kind of guy. Just
Is this mic in the way?
Nah, man, you good. I'm
Because I
a
can
big
see
dude, so
a
you can
quarter
clearly
of
see
your
it.
face. I'm gonna put it like that, man.
You can both down.
Yeah, I don't believe
Yeah, this is like pilot rough shot episode.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
just
for sure.
making it work. We're put an example out because we do have a camera guy, So Serious Entertainment. Edward Walker, good friend of mine, known him for years. He's gonna plug in with us and he's gonna do our regular studio camera work. But for now, yeah, we're just putting something out to kind of put the vibe out about what the show is gonna be and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So this is like the serious side, or this is the more relatable to, in quotations, all audiences kind of thing. Anybody can tune in. You know, we're gonna say some things that are just off the wall. Okay.
Yeah, there's no angle like the popcorn trick. Like we have like a focus on the movie the entire time because it's commentary.
Focus.
Yeah.
I can't focus, man.
Yeah, I've got ADHD. I understand. I'm all over the place.
I need some medicine, man.
Yeah.
You one time, you
Well, my grandpappy always told me the best medicine for a bad attitude's a belt. So
I got that. I still had a bad attitude. Because after you get whooped, here's the thing about that statement. After you get a whooping, you still angry. Then you left with pain and anger. That's you brooding. Now you're brooding.
That's a
now,
big win.
now you're taking it out on your cart. Now you're taking it out on your T-Rex that you got for Christmas, and you like, okay, you'll get me a whooping. You crack your little toy, and you're like, I need a new toy.
Now you gonna be sad too.
in all seriousness, what used to piss me off is like as a kid, is I would make a valid point, and it would be a good point, and that's when you really get the shit slapped out of you.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because then you make them look stupid. You look,
Yeah.
I need a dog here. I gotta stick to this.
Who taught this motherfucker how to read?
Dave, you make his knowledge.
Oh man.
That's exactly what they said to me too.
What if in your head you heard it being logic, and then when it comes out, it sounds like it doesn't come out the way you heard it in your head, and it's like you like, I'm about to sell this point, and it's gonna come out fire, and your parents hear it, and it's complete garbage. It's complete garbage.
If my kid can sell me on a valid point, I can concede it. I can concede, like, you know what? You're right. But you know what? I told you to do this. Just shut the fuck up. So it's gonna be one or the other.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be one or the other.
It's not gonna happen like that.
There will be some concessions. I give my son the oldest one. He gets some concessions.
You gonna give him a coupon, but like, hey, look, once a month, I'm gonna give you a chance to make one. You're
gonna get out of these wall squats and these push-ups today. You got one pass. But just know they're waiting for you, son.
Hey,
I would like to cash this in now.
Hey, man, I know it's expired about 5 years. I just thought that this would be a good moment not to get my butt whooped.
You just found out recently that you have like a son, right?
Yep.
Recently. How are you handling disciplining with him?
He likes it. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
We gotta test that out.
Yeah, you are black as fuck, so.
Damn skinny. All this
True.
melanin.
There's power in the melanin. There's power in it.
What you sound a little Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman-ish.
It was like Fog and Meeman. What is that?
Forgan Fragen.
Nah.
That's that German coming out. Like Martin Lawrence.
Man.
Did you know Martin Lawrence was German? Did you know he came from Germany?
Who did?
Martin Lawrence.
Really?
Yeah, he was born in Germany.
Was he like military brat or something?
Yeah, I just wanted to make it sound cooler than it did, but he was from Germany, so he knows German.
Das Martin.
But
I don't know.
You said Das Martin.
Das Martin.
Das Martin. What? Okay, first off, why? So every German person is probably angry that that stereotype is associated with. They're like, dude, we don't all talk like that. And we get there as Americans, we get to Germany, we're like, oh dang.
All I'm saying is Nazis drove Mercedes. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
They did.
You know how I'm one Mercedes, Eddie. You heard that right?
Yep.
That's probably why I like you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Brice's
Yeah, you're talking
life partner in the back there, Maddie.
By the way, she's Nazi. She's part Nazi.
Yeah. Only sometimes. She can goose up with the best of them.
Yeah.
I heard she was saying Zig while she was in heaven. I don't know.
It's like the Stanky Leg song comes on. She's like, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. Yeah, just getting it.
One hand out,
I can't do it.
We need that in there. Just that.
Yeah, it's because of my thin white lips. They don't have the juice.
It's all this melanin.
That's what it is. I told you there's power in that. There's power in that. There's reverb, there's energy, there's soul.
Jesus Christ.
It's not ASMR, I'm just over here whispering.
Yeah. We need to eat some popcorn over there. Just really get people relaxed. Or like some ramen. Just...
So I got a bone. I got a bone to pick with popcorn.
Is it because it's stuck in your teeth?
Well, no. It gets stuck somewhere in my body.
Okay.
It's just not in the area that anybody wants to get stuck in.
Yeah, you do it with popcorn.
And what I've been noticing is that I need to be completely here on Earth. If you know what I mean. I need to be here on Earth when I eat popcorn. Because when I'm not here on Earth eating popcorn, I seem to chew it too fast, and then there is repercussions in my. So I don't like popcorn because it's been causing me some pain recently, And so I'm gonna cut popcorn out my diet for a month or two.
Yeah, I'm not even real big on popcorn, to be honest. It's not that great.
Why is everyone saying it's super healthy? It's not. It's not healthy.
No,
It's not. You literally.
Pretzels are better for you. Pretzels.
Yeah. If it's like non-processed bleached wheat and stuff like that, in quotations, enriched bleach.
I'm just saying. If you like low sodium ones or whatever.
You just about pretzels is healthy. So yeah, man, they got gluten free.
Kinda. You get like the yogurt ones, maybe.
I thought he was talking about yogurt popcorn. I was like, what the hell I done did?
I thought he was about yogurt pretzels.
I can fuck with yogurt pretzels.
Oh, actually, they have yogurt pretzels there in the bags.
Yep.
The foot.
Matter of fact, I
Uses
had some
white chocolate,
Those are good.
which is not real.
No,
But
it's actually.
but if it was,
made out of-
Eric, you'd be white chocolate.
Well, it's made out of like cocoa butter, like coconut butter or something like that. The white chocolate.
Okay. So
It is.
cocoa butter.
Not like cocoa butter, like, you know.
See, I've been wiping
I said,
my body.
I could be eating it the whole time instead of putting it on my skin.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's why it smells delicious.
Black people in the sun like, dang, what? You got chocolate? No, that's just the lotion, man.
It's just my elbow.
It's out here glistening.
You just be in the car, hungry in traffic.
Hey, look, for real, I put on some lotion because I saw you roast him last time, and I said, I'm not letting this happen today. And plus, I'm wearing shorts. I said, no, I'm not letting that happen. I'm not coming in looking like Tyrone Biggums. I can't. No.
I roasted him?
Yeah, he was like, the kneecaps look like
Oh no,
Mount
that was
Everest.
the waitress.
He said, huh?
Was it the waitress?
That was the waitress.
It was the waitress.
No, you was like, your ankle's so ashy,
Yeah.
you can put them together and start a forest fire.
Oh, so we do
And then you say your elbows are so ashy.
Okay.
No, I was just thinking that Brice. I remember Brice in PT shorts in the army. His knees were always his knees were always so ashy. His knees were always so ashy. Like he just like dropped to his knees in the smoke pit and was picking up butts. Just
Hey, for real. Hey, look. Hey, someone showed me a photo of my kneecaps, and I was on a bus.
Yeah.
And you remember Ace, right? You remember Ace?
Ace, yes.
Ace took a picture, man, and I really did see it. I was like, y'all let me out of the barracks like this. I know I was a barracks rat, but y'all, you can't let me. You can't go. Hey, back to the barracks. Go get some lotion. Go get some cocoa butter. Cause I had a big bottle of cocoa butter that I ain't never used.
Yeah. I actually remember you talking about that. Like I had a whole bottle up there, and you just let me come out like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Because you know what happens is I get rushed out.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't funny, man, because I got pictures. I'm immortalized as the ashiest dude on the bus right now with some high water socks and some crusty ankles and knees. And then all help to my lips is super chapped. So that photo is forever. I'm pretty sure Ace shared that photo to 100. Shout out to Ace out there, but we might fly Ace down here. But
To your credit, you look like you're drinking a lot more water these days. You look a lot more.
you
got like a sheen.
I have, yeah. I've been drinking some water.
Except for the ankles, boy. And
Boy.
shit look like TV stand.
What are those? They're like chalkboards over here.
The grass was kind of long on the way in. You know, kind of grabbed him a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
I don't know, Neal. I don't know, and I can't because I don't know how white people do it. But you ever had issues with you ever licked your hands and damned your elbow?
Tap that elbow real quick.
You ever done it before? And then I found out it makes it worse. It makes it worse. Who knew that your spit is literally drying your skin out thrice as much? I used to take my ice and like hit them ankles up.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes later, looking bad.
Yeah, if you try to
damn.
if you try to like lick your lips when they're chapped, it does the same thing.
Yeah.
It makes it worse.
And I never do that. I still do it to this day. I'm like,
yeah, you
So
are
damn
always
cool,
you
dude.
are
Must be
always
something.
smacking your lips constantly. Like, like, are you like licking salt off your lips? Did you just have some French fries? Nope.
just keeping them moist.
Just doing what I do, doing my thing.
Fall down.
That's fine.
Stupid. Hey, you have to put another piece up there.
We'll get that in editing. It's fine.
We gonna edit that out.
We can just.
How long was this down?
Big wheels keep on turning.
There's some more.
Primary keep on burning.
Thank you, Addie, for helping me out so much.
VP.
VP?
What's up?
Yep.
I think
We're gonna edit that out.
We're gonna edit all of that out. The entire thing we're just gonna edit out.
That just
Hey man, so dude, I've been for like the last 2 months, man. I've been in my head about like necessarily the future and my future in general, and I don't know if you guys think this is outrageous or just. I want the first thing that comes into your mind when I say this. So my intentions is to do like a Hail Mary to the finish line when it comes to like retirement and property and things like this. So and for a while, like I've been having discussions with Addie just about purchasing 250 acres of land, and then just whatever I got, everything that I got, just conjure up all the players involved into this and just go everyone to there, and from there create a dream, create a fantasy that is unparalleled with everybody else. I'm talking about like a recreation room, and you just got everything in there, pool tables, paintball guns, four-wheelers, golf carts, bowling alley, everything you want, helicopter pad, medical facility, just everything that's there.
Like an island where you can do whatever you want.
It's not a cult. Don't you do this. Because I hear there's a cult more than anybody. This sounds like a cult. It's not a cult. It's like-minded people who are all interested in doing some cool stuff.
So cool.
No, we're not drinking juice. We're not drinking juice.
Like a cul-de-sac?
It can be a cul-de-sac. I'm okay with it calling it a cul-de-sac if I can be on that land.
Okay.
And the premise is that we put like a blanket umbrella incorporation over it.
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella Corp.
An umbrella corp.
Okay, so now he's doing zombies.
Bad shit happens.
Hey, you want to be inside of an inner city where you get attacked by zombies, or you want to be in a piece of land with tons of guns and other people who won't shoot things in the head, like Addie can shoot.
I'm about to say we got confirmed that they got good aim because some of these motherfuckers can't handle a gun.
Well, see, that's the intentions inside of this, in quotations, cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting trained. They can shoot. They learn how to drive fish. They learn how to do everything. There's going to be an archery range. There's going to be an axe range. So everybody they learn survival skills, and also it's fun. It's fun. It's like the intentions is that we just go there because I'm not going back. Once I get on my future land, my permanent land, that's it. I don't care. I don't care what anything else goes on. Because and Texas don't play. They've been trying to succeed from the south. They've been like, let's succeed from the south right now. We don't need America. We got everything. Texas has everything.
Yeah.
Texas has everything. They got oil.
Mm-hmm.
They got mountains. They got deserts. They got everything you can think of. And for me, that's enough to want to build my own dynasty off that, man. Like that blows my mind. So that's just what I want to do. That's just something I've been envisioning and imagining for a while. And I think everyone thinks it's crazy that I think that. I'm like, that's a really cool idea, So
yeah, for the longest time I was there. I actually think about just getting land and everything.
mm-hmm.
With the trend being with these small houses, like the mini houses,
the tiny houses, yeah. Those are awesome.
Like
my brother loves that.
Own community and everything. That way, it'd be like its own entity itself.
So you want to be like you want to own land,
mm-hmm.
and then you want to be able to offer people templates and designs for small homes inside of a community.
Mm-hmm.
So you sound like you should be a realtor. You should have your own like Neal homes, like the Neal something homes, and then you design custom, mini homes, tiny homes for people. Because by the way, that's a big market. There's like a show on that. There's a whole show on that, man. I think everyone's like really, really into that. Like including my brother. Like he's obsessed with tiny homes. By the way, my brother is a big dude. He's a guy who's pushing like for some people that's not a lot of pounds, but like he's pushing like 425, bench 425. Like for me, that's a lot. You can bench 425, but he's a big dude and he drives like he does a Ford Fiesta. It looked like Shaq getting down that thing. And I'm like, why don't you have a truck, like a Durango or like why don't you have a truck? You can't get in nothing else other than like a big vehicle. Just get yourself a pickup truck and call it a day. No, he got a Ford Fiesta. He got to get down and squeeze into it. I'm like, dude, you're too big. Because he's at least 6'1", 6'2". So huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a big dude. So he should not be in that car. He need to be in a dang truck. I've been telling him. So yeah, he's in the same boat because he loves tiny homes, and I think that's, I don't know what it is with big guys. I don't know what's wrong with big guys liking small things, and that's a.
I'm about to say, you seen my car? It's a small car.
This just continues my theory right here.
It's good on gas,
Yeah.
man. I can't.
That's exactly what he says.
I mean, that's
smart.
I got the focus. I still got the focus because it's good on gas.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
a truck.
petroleum.
I'm gonna get. Well, your mic keeps popping for some reason. I keep
My
hearing
mic?
it pop. Yeah.
Is it me? Is my popping or something?
No, it's like it's getting.
Whenever I talk.
I don't know. I think. Are you talk? Is he talking louder than everybody? I don't know.
I might be talking about. I do.
He gets excited.
He gets excited.
I got
Okay. It's okay. We're just sorting all this out. We're figuring it out.
I got Kool-Aid and Sprite in here, so.
He's getting turned up. I forgot. So yeah, he probably is talking
That's
louder.
Kool-Aid from the Coke. I'm trying to tell you.
It's all good. It's all good. That's why I got it for a minute. I was
Where you go with
adjusting.
that, man?
I was just saying.
It's not a Coke, man. It's
So-
not.
You trying to build a cohesive unit, everybody getting together, sipping on some cool.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
You my boy Blue.
I have no regrets.
Do you have any big dreams, Neal? Anything you want to do?
Oh, we were just talking about that. So one of my things was building like these tiny homes, having like a whole community, and then whether it be my family, friends, or anything, they could all come live there. We have our own like set of rules, regulations, everything. Essentially similar to what he was doing, only not a cult. However,
Yeah.
First off, nothing you say is going to say when you describe it in your head. You're dreaming of a utopia, and we're like cold. And ain't nothing you can do. Like you just y'all finna be in the bag, sacrificing the first virgin. We know how it goes. Chopping off some chicken heads. We know.
He's thought about this cult thing. I'm trying to tell you.
He's really worked out the
I'm done,
details.
man.
He's got it down.
I'm done.
He really knows what he wants to do with the
up.
cult.
I give up.
Yeah.
Sipping on the Kool-Aid, huh?
And for
That's your
It's
way out.
Kool-Aid.
for you listeners, Neal is actually a first generation American from Nigeria, right?
Yep.
Right. So yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Way to say it.
No, so he's doing like the community thing. It's like like we were talking about the other time when you were here about the family dinner you were at with your previous fiance and stuff. Like about how everything's like real community and family and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Mhm.
Tell us the story about that dinner, Brice. And what led up to that?
Okay, first off,
This is a great story. I love this story.
let's just talk about my protection. I need amnesty and protection. We won't say names,
Okay, dial on.
but what I will do, I will. Oh man, it's all getting in
You
trouble.
can't turn it
First
off.
off, I'm getting in so much trouble, man.
They're never gonna hear this.
You know,
You say that. Now.
that's the intent. All right.
Yeah, they're never gonna hear it.
I'm not sharing this.
People don't listen to anything that I do. You're fine.
Everyone hates.
Nobody
You know,
does.
everyone hates Eric.
That's the name. Hey, who said the name of it? Like like you're watching a movie and they say the name of the movie. Like, oh
Yes.
my god,
Oh, that's it.
He broke the fourth wall.
what is it? What's that thing in the sewer?
You know what show was doing that? You know what show was breaking the fourth wall a lot?
Hmm.
The freaking Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Watch the Mighty Ducks, and the guy who's like, yeah, I wrote this show. Like he doesn't care, and that was to me that was before his time, before anybody else. And I know it's real cheesy, but y'all got Disney Plus. Go on Disney Plus and watch the Mighty Ducks, and watch this dude break the fourth wall in almost every episode, at least 3 times.
The movie or the cartoon?
The cartoon,
Okay.
and the quips is just
My son
Fantastic.
likes my son likes Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah. Let's get dangerous.
I don't know if I've seen that show.
Darkwing Duck.
Bro.
I wonder if this one gonna turn.
I said the same. I said I didn't see Mighty Ducks.
Bitch, did this one? Oh my fucking god! Remember the thing earlier we were talking about with the mics?
Oh wow.
was
This
twisted.
one was
Hey,
backwards
Eric.
too. Now watch this. I'm going like this. Now I'm going like this. So hey, we're just working out kinks here on the Popcorn Troop podcast.
Uh-oh.
But it's not the Popcorn Troop podcast. It's Eric No, everybody hates Eric.
I do hate Eric.
And now I hate Eric myself a little more because, like,
Yeah.
why does my mic sound off?
This is why
the
this
whole
show
time?
is relevant. This is why this show is relevant. We hate you,
Comes
man.
full circle.
It does. It does. Jesus Christ. Wait. You know what? No. You know what? Don't let me be fucked up with my audio setup here.
Yeah.
Be a diversion from you dodging your story about dinner.
Whoa! I was talking about Mighty Duck, bro.
Yeah, typical deflection.
Okay, so so this is a scenario where I was invited to a dinner with the entire family for the first time, and I have never been in this situation in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, never.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the only thing that can prepare me is like movies and other movies that I've seen, like scenario situations
Yeah.
where you watch, you go on YouTube and get prepared, get pumped up. You're not ready for no full Nigerian family.
Yeah.
Nobody, not even Nigerian men is ready for this
Yeah.
because you're not ready. You're not ready. So I get there.
I can't believe that another fucking mic got twisted. I'm so fucking.
Hey,
It's not good.
is yours twisted? Because it's not. It don't seem.
No.
We adjusted this one.
His is good.
Okay.
His is good. Is it good? Is the writing on
Because
the back?
I can see if I. Ooh,
The writing should be
he
on
just
the
cut out,
front.
man. He cut out when you did that.
The writing should be on the front.
Oh shit! Fuck
Yeah, because so basically we've been moving the setup around all night, getting everything configured for the first time. I didn't have time to test anything. I was on a very short time window, passing the kids off to my ex and looking at houses today and stuff. So yeah, fuck me. I hate Eric now. But
He's a
if you've stayed around this long, then you see around where the audio quality is going to be at, which is much nicer than it was probably sounding as my voice wrapped around the diaphragm. Anyway, Nigerians, what were you saying?
Nigerians, and I'm gonna speak careful because this man could easily punch through my life soul. So, but I'm gonna tell the truth in the process. Okay. So if I gotta get punched in the face, that's fine. But I'm gonna tell the truth because it was not fun.
You got a
It was
punchable
scary.
face. I don't
It
understand.
was scary.
Yeah.
I went there and I was afraid. It was funny because her brief, she was like, "Hey, no, be yourself, be yourself." And I was like, "Oh no. Do not be yourself.
Yeah.
Be the doctor. Be the lawyer."
Right.
because I remember some of the conversation was like, "Oh, so you're not a doctor? Okay, so you're not a lawyer? No. So what do you do? Okay, so you are a soldier? I understand what you do, but you don't have a real degree." But the way he was saying it, it broke my soul because I was trying to find like I got a certification, and he was like, and he gave me a look like, "Did you just say certification?"
So,
That bitch really is backwards, I think. Talking to it real quick.
Yeah, because I can see the hole. I can see the hole.
I guarantee. Hold on.
I'm talking to my hole. You should talk to your hole too.
Talking to it. Talking to it.
all right, Justin.
See how much louder it got?
Oh wow.
Yeah. All of these got fucked up moving them around a little while ago.
So it's important that we
Troubleshoot.
Yeah,
We
no, we
troubleshoot.
did sound check. First, this one sounded good. The one way over there was like completely hollow. And then we lost track of the story again. This is a fucking mess. Let's keep going.
Okay,
You're not
so
a doctor, you're a soldier. I get it.
Yeah.
Why don't you put
Yeah.
lotion on your elbows? That's all the things you said.
no, first off, I came there fully lotioned because I
Okay.
wasn't getting roasted.
Right.
It wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
But it wasn't a negative. It wasn't so the overall the opinion of the father wasn't from what I understand wasn't a negative opinion.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It was more indifferent. It was more indifferent. It was like, okay, so you don't have a Nigerian man who has a degree in some type of medical field. Like it was like he was like, okay, what do you have? And because I was going to church, and so that was like a major. That was the major like salvation point right there. That's really I swear that's
Literal
all.
salvation.
Literal salvation. Like that's it. So
This motherfucker's only 5'9". Why you bring him to me?
what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to? Why do you want to diss my daughter? I don't understand. Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? And so like these questions were in my head for days, son, days. And so fast forward to the food. Let's talk about the food because the food. I gotta speak out to all the black people because you know black people and African people we are together, but we are separate, but we are together. All right. Black people, go get some jollof rice. Cause it's an understatement because I've had Mexican rice, I've had regular, regular rice, and I've had, black people rice. I had some, some Louisiana gumbo rice, and that's fine. But not until that thing came out. And I'm telling you, it was a mound. I said, first off, this is an excessive. I said in my privileged ad, I said, it's this right here. I think so. I heard it. I finally heard that cut out. And so you know what happened? I think it's something I'm doing right now here. You hear that? Okay, I'll leave it alone. Maybe I not be with my hands and talk with my voice.
It's your first time doing any kind of
I'm nervous.
recording.
I'm nervous.
And you're drinking, and it's fine.
No, I'm real talk. That's just Sprite and Kool-Aid.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
It's just
that kid needs help.
Oh my God.
Kalima.
No.
I couldn't keep him out of it. He scratched me. He's got long nails. He used to snort cocaine. Your company's gonna fire you.
You're trying to blow your nose with cocaine.
I get fired daily, first off. Hey, shout out to Matt Giroux, the CEO of the company. Too late, but I get fired daily. Yeah, just a picture of him.
Yeah.
The jollof rice came out, and it was a mound. And I said in my head, that's way too much rice. And I knew that was too much rice. There was a quarter left. So if it was just a normal plate, it would have been decimated. But because I went for seconds and thirds for this jollof rice, I'm telling you, the first round, because they mixed it with fish, beef, chicken. They had there were no.
That sounds good.
No bars hold. I'm talking about they didn't care. They didn't care. Cram. For real. That's all I can do. And I tell you what, they got me because they knew that everyone that comes there and tries the jollof rice is just gonna get attached. And they were like, yeah, they were all watching. And I almost said the name, but the person next to me, they already knew the situation. So they were like, watch. And then the other was like, do that non-verbal nod, like things about to go down. In the midst of the quiet, all the quiet, here comes the dad and kills it because they talking about what's happening on their daily life, and it's like, oh yeah, Papa, yes, we do this, and yes, we have a good day, and I went to school and I went to work and I did things I did, a very thick Nigerian accent. They switched because their first generation is kind of similar to you. They were born in America, they were born in Austin, so they got that switch like no problem. They go from normal to Nigerian, and it seamlessly. So sure enough, they're talking about their lives and how their daily conversation goes, and then the dad goes, "So Brice, so why do you want to date my daughter?" And I'm sitting there like, excuse me, like I had to tell him why I'm dating his daughter, and in front of everybody at the family, and everybody was like, it went from like individual conversations to complete quiet. Like everyone was like beamed right at my face, and I was like, oh man, this is the moment of the conversation where there's nothing I can do. Anything I say will be used in the court of Nigerian law. Like you're not gonna walk out unscathed. You finna get a couple bruises. You're gonna be missing a couple fingers. That's all I can say.
Right.
And more of the story is, I end up messing around with somebody else, and we had to separate. And I continued to go to the same church that I was going to, and It was some dirty looks. I don't know if you know, Nigerians got a thing, a very, very prideful, very, very, very prideful people. But they not letting that go. And there was some side comments being made that hit my soul. And I still remember some. I remember some of like the slick comments he said. Just kind of like, I forget what he said. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was a massive grudge, and the sister, the brother, the mom. The mom was the nice one. She was the nicest one, but she was the most candid with everything. But she was definitely. I know when I left, she had some choice words. That's all. I know that for a fact. Way her face. You ever read someone's face and they saying a lot more than what they're really saying? She was like, I'm gonna be nice today. It's your turn. So it was like the father's turn to say something, because she would have went off. It would have been murder, she wrote, and I don't think I would have walked away. But more the story is that I had a blast dealing with Nigerian people. I am afraid of them, and they scare me. But yeah, that's all. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
From that story that I said.
That's a good story.
She was strong. She didn't work out. She never touched weight. I don't know what's up with Nigerian people just being strong. I might be some one kind of stuff, but they just come out the womb strong, and that's not an understatement, because I'm not challenging anybody to fight a Nigerian.
Don't do it.
But it's not gonna end well, because first of all, I don't think Nigerians fight right. You finna walk away with many bones. You finna a lot of bones finna get broken. You gonna be like, man, what happened? I thought it was a regular dude. This dude pounced on me. Beat me. That's all. I'm just saying. Don't fight Nigerians.
A bunch of tree limbs at once.
Yes. Like you just fell down a flight of trees, and you just
a flight of trees.
A flight of stairs. A flight of stairs. I meant to say.
So we can just say they went barking
up
the wrong tree.
Bleep that out. Just make it beep.
Oh boy.
I bet you wish you would drink Kool-Aid now.
Is that right?
Look, sniff this, man. Sniff my juice, man.
You see, you trying to bring me to the coat, right?
That's what he's trying to do, drink the Kool-Aid. That's exactly what he's doing.
Drink the damn Kool-Aid. I don't want we fall down.
Oh man.
But they ain't getting back up.
You're not
fuck with Kool-Aid.
Yeah. No. You know, my last name, my mom's last name is Jones. So, you know. Yep. Shout out to the Jones family.
That's awesome.
They ain't gonna hear it.
They're not gonna hear it.
They hate Eric too.
My
family hate Eric. They ain't never met him before.
Who that white boy got to drop it down the killeen down there with the shootings now? You can bring your ass back down the house now, son. Don't be fucking with them white people now.
I'm done.
Oh man, that's what they said, isn't it? Isn't that what they said?
No, Eric, that's not what they say.
I swear, it's what you told me they said. Just like that, the same way I said it.
What processes in your brain? How?
Come on, man.
Is that what just like rewinded when you rewind it in your head? Is that what it sounds like?
Brice Danielle Johnson, you get your booty back down to Austin.
Danielle. Wow. Okay, Eric Bethany.
Listen, hey.
We gotta choose middle names for everybody here.
Wait a minute.
Eric Bethany, Brice Danielle. What's your middle name? What's your
underscore?
Oh no, he's you already have a
Neal underscore Walker.
Oh no. Hyphen. Dash. No, you're go ahead.
Oh, so I was about to say, when I was in the Army, there was literally a sergeant first class named L.A. hyphen A. How you pronounce that?
Say that again.
It was spelled L.A. the hyphen A.
Can I use that in a sentence?
So, moral of the story.
Leia?
Leia? LaDasha. I shit you not.
Oh my fucking god.
No, that's a joke.
No, I'm so serious.
No, you have to be joking.
I saw that.
She wouldn't have made it through high school because she would have got roasted.
I'm pretty sure she did. That's why I became sergeant first class. She was ready for it.
Man.
LaDasha.
That has to be.
It's like a ghetto reindeer. LaDasha, LaPrancer.
Is LaDasha from Florida?
I don't know. I
Go get your brother question marking from the yard now.
Yeah, for real, it's the marquee.
Question marquee. Yeah, for real.
Oh man.
Had a nephew called Punctuation.
Yeah.
Punctuation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Oh my god.
Period.
Period. Oh, Kurt.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Speaking of,
Can we make up a dumb word or a sound like a?
that's mine.
He did that way too fast.
I
Didn't
know, right?
he? I don't like how I said.
Can we get a
Let's
tour?
make up. He said. It's like a squish
That's the
frog.
thing I
Shit was
do.
ready.
You sound like a squish frog right now.
I'll just make dumbass noises and just talk to myself sometimes. I'm crazy.
I know.
There's bodies in the basement.
Don't look at me, Addy.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a basement, but I do have a crawl space.
Nigga, you scared?
He over here cutting lives into pieces like it's his last resort. I
Hey.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
happens.
just here for references.
References. Speaking of references, oh wait, no, the fighting Nigerians. You got in a fight not too long ago, didn't you? You and your buddy at some party or something?
Oh, so we going there. All right.
Oh yeah, we going there. It's just a short story.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's this one point in my life where I was friends, and I'm still friends with this dude to this day. He's a huge dude, like 6'11". So every bit of 5'95", dude is huge. Bruh, when I tell you, it's me and my boy, I ain't gonna say his name, I'm gonna call him Kevin. So me and Kevin is 6'11". We go to this party, and we're just minding our business. Getting in, just dancing.
He's like Kevin Hart.
Next thing I know, like, I'm looking across and I see my boy. We was like spread out in the crowd. Like I see people. It's all shorter people. Now, I see Kevin over there dancing. I'm like, all right, cool. He having a good time.
What type of people are you talking about? Is this, what?
We're gonna edit that out. But so I'm just dancing, minding my business.
Right.
Dancing with the grind on the street. And so I hear, that's it. I'm fucking done. You're going down, big man. I fucking look and I shit you not. Through the sea of fucking people, I see 3 goddamn midgets climbing up my boy Kevin like a tree, proceeding to punch him down like a lumberjack chopping down the tree. I'm like, damn. And so Kevin looks at me just like mortified. And as he's doing that shit, he's just falling down. He's going down, bro.
You go down in slow motion.
Yeah, like a fucking tree just. And so I see Kevin going down. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta save him. So I'm sitting there swing moving people. Get out of the way. Push people on the ground. And so I fucking go up there, and these damn midgets are fucking just taking him down. I catch up to him before he hits the ground, thinking I'm about to save Kevin. Kevin said, fuck no, you going with me. I'm like, you bitch.
No.
So,
Oh my God.
Kevin pulls me to the ground, and I proceed to get stomped out with Kevin. It was like a torrential downpour of little tiny feet. So it hit me all upside my head.
Size fit 2.
And so, yeah. And so I could either be the bad guy and beat their ass because they're grown ass men but look like children.
Oh no.
Or I could be a punk motherfucker and get knocked out by these grown ass men that look like children.
Yeah, wow.
There's no good solution here.
There's not. It was a lose-lose. So I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to get no charges or nothing like that. So I'm fake like I got knocked out. So one of them hit me upside the head. I'm out.
Yeah,
So I just fake like I'm knocked the fuck out. I'll just wait. And then they was like, oh shit, he out. Fuck it. Fuck that big dude up. So they started beating Kev up again. I was like, yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. And as they did, and it's like as they stomping out Kevin, I'm sitting there low crawling out. It's like, I'll meet you in the car.
It's like you just letting it happen and you just...
Hey, I told him I'll meet him in the car. He ain't come out until like 10 minutes later looking like Willie Lump. Like, all these knots on his head. I was like, did you not get the code? I said, I'll meet you in the car. Man, they beat my ass. Well, that's what you get.
Wow, what did he do? What? Because I need more context because I feel like you talked about a fight. What led the giant to you know?
Did he set his cup on somebody's head or something?
No, so this is...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you had to kick these dudes or something.
So Kevin was an asshole at this point in his life. He's since changed. They gave him a coming to Jesus moment.
Right.
Like, so,
Coming to little Jesus.
yeah. The mini messiahs. That's what I call them.
Sweet baby Jesus.
So, Kevin was fucking with these people. And they were trying to talk to this one girl. Kevin kept making these little jokes. Like, thinking it was like some slight shit. It was going to go over their head like everything else in their life. And so, Kevin's just sitting there just making these short jokes about their shortcomings and everything. And he was just basically nitpicking.
He's good.
And so, they had it up to here, literally over them. But anyway, they had it up to here with his bullshit. Decided they were going to take him down. I was like, oh, god damn. There was like a mob of midgets, brother. And when I tell you that ever since then, I have been attracting midgets to my location,
Oh, man.
I shit you not. It's like them little motherfuckers at Komodo dragons. One of them bit me in my ankle. And they just smell the fucking neurotoxins and shit. They was like, take him down, he's weak. And so they
He's been marked. He's been marked by the midgets. Or by little people. By little people.
So a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, little people. So yeah, no offense. No offense.
When did saying midgets and I do apologize if I'm offending somebody because like when you say, oh, what's up, Indians, you know, like that's no
Well,
people
let's be honest here. Would the story have flowed as well if he kept saying little people?
You did?
For narrative's sake, it's fine.
Okay.
For narrative's sake.
So if midgets,
I think little people call little people midgets as well. I think they call them midgets as well.
Yeah,
So
like,
vertically
what these
challenged
midgets
people-
want from me?
So these vertically challenged people move money.
Oh.
Is it called a microtransaction?
Yes.
I need to know this.
That's gonna bring up a lot of more questions
Well,
about
I think you'll have to probably argue that in the small claims court.
Nah,
I'm so-
that's a little too taxing. I don't know.
Oh man.
It's the little things in life.
It
And
is.
so I've told this story at work.
So are we just doing short people punch right now? Because I'm not sure if I'm catching the wave.
That's
here.
beneath me. I don't got
It's
time.
going over my head.
Yes. I don't know. We're just fucking doing whatever the fuck we want to do.
So if these little people fall in the puddle,
This is
would it be troubled water?
this is my show, bitch. We're gonna say what we want to do. Do what we want to do.
Keeping our head above water, make it a wave we can. Slip it Triple H.
Hey, I just want to say, if you find a little person at a parade, just put them on your shoulders, help them out.
Don't do it. They'll choke
I
you.
don't think. I wouldn't even get mad because if someone tall, no, I mean, I will feel.
Are we?
It not.
We're being like,
We're gonna get canceled.
what is it, like the able phobia or whatever the fuck? Everything is a fucking phobia or or something type of like it's cancel country, you know? Cancel time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have trypophobia.
Man.
I mean, it ain't exactly a phobia. I just don't trust the many people.
Yeah.
That's a real phobia, you know, right?
So do they call it like a mini coop, just a coop?
That is a good question. Like, do mini bagels look like real bagels in the hands?
Is Little House on the Prairie just a house on the prairie?
I'm just saying. I've never seen a rapper who was diminutive in stature call himself little. That's all I'm saying.
He's not gonna call himself big.
I don't know where I would be in life if all of my small challenges were regular challenges, because I would be just overwhelmed.
It would.
If they went through an obstacle course, it would be a life-altering event.
Could be.
They have to make real-world decisions in a short amount of time.
Hey,
look.
hey,
now,
make
see,
make the noise the bloop. And there goes one into the pool.
Oh my gosh, yo, now you're forgetting about your.
We gotta be able to laugh at things.
You're gonna get a lot of hate mail, man.
It's fine. We gotta be able to laugh at things, man.
You're making the podcast come true. You're living the dream where people hate you now, and
If
the dream.
everybody doesn't hate Eric, they're going to, because we have to make this a thing. It's branding.
I like it. I do. I honestly do like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I hate you. I'm saying I like it because we know the ramifications of saying small people jokes. We know the
vertically
ramifications.
unfortunate.
Absolutely.
No, they wouldn't consider themselves unfortunate.
I mean, if they had to climb over something, I beg to differ.
I mean,
A couch is not an obstacle.
I'm pretty sure it is. Think about it.
I've got nothing wrong with little people. I've seen some pretty fine midgets, some thick ones.
Yeah, they're all on Instagram.
It's like travel
They're
size.
on Instagram, but like the short people thought.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
be
you talking
thought.
about
You can be a thought. You 6'12", 6'12".
No, that's the wrong way. That's a
that's
Megan
a tall
Thee
man.
Stallion right there.
No, I was trying to say that you can be 7 foot tall and a thought, and you can be 7
inches.
inches tall.
But
I
if you
don't know
said-
where am I at right now?
It's
Nigeria.
that Kool-Aid. I'm trying to tell
Nigeria.
you.
I am in Nigeria,
Oh, here we go.
my brother. Listen. You don't understand. Nigeria is what mess you up. Okay.
I believe it. I believe it.
There are 2 Nigerians waiting for me right now.
Yep, they're
Oh,
outside.
that's my patois coming on right now, man. There's a little bit of Jamaican every now and then. Get a little Irie, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking about
I'm not doing that.
offensive stuff, people being offended. Another good story
Mhm.
is when me and old Brice here were in Korea and we were doing.
You don't got time.
We got called in for an alert. It was raining. It was 3 in the morning in the middle of winter. All of us were a little frustrated. And what was
little is an understatement.
what? There it is again. All right. So anyway,
Small deviation.
what was it that transpired that morning, Brice? If you don't mind.
If you listen, first off, I know you're just doing it for juicy content. Let me tell you something. I don't like how you're exploiting my life to tell this funny stuff because this is real. I was weird. Look, we were frustrated, man. It was called E3. We're going E3s. What they called?
Yep.
Yeah, that was easy.
So we had an E3. Whatever. Stupid. I hated Korea, man. Whatever early morning.
Korea is awesome, by the way. I love Korea,
The
but
place
not
is
like being in the army. Go ahead.
I like K-pop and I like Korean people who try to sound American.
Korean barbecue. Yum, yum,
But
yum.
I'm not a fan of Korea.
Shout out my Caduceus. Y'all cool.
Fuck yeah, Katusas. What's up, Katusas? Turn up.
Katusas, I mess with Katusas because they cool.
Don't forget to hide your cell phones and Xboxes before bed. Okay,
Shout out to the Legion.
Why did they do that? They thought we were stealing.
they're not allowed to have them.
Yeah, nah.
The
The Rock
Katusas.
Army won't let him do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they weren't supposed to have that stuff.
But keep that on the look.
One of the Katusas were cosplaying, and I thought it was a chick.
Oh, you mean? Or you say cross playing? Like you're
Like
saying like
cross.
cross play like Xbox and PlayStation, but then you were also saying cosplay like a
Co-
character, but then you were
it's
also
called-
saying
is it-
cross dressing like
is
a
it-
man dressing as a woman.
Is it
vice versa.
cosplaying? You're dressing.
Cosplaying is like a character dress.
It was a dude dressed like a chick.
It
but
might,
he
it
was
might
doing
have
it
been,
for a
it
cartoon
might have
character.
been both, I guess. I guess there's some crossover there.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
like I was saying,
Wow.
Was his name Tucker by chance?
no, it was a Katusa.
Tucker Foley.
Tucker.
There was no Katusa name by that. Tucker. That's-
Tucker.
Oh, man.
That went over his
Oh,
head.
wow. You could.
Yeah. Just there it is, right in the water.
Now it's your turn with the little.
It's a DJ scratch.
What that sounds like a Donald Duck when he's trying to spit when his mouth's real dry. He can't really.
It's like a Donald Duck hiccup.
Or is it Donald Duck fart?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, laid out.
So yeah,
rainy,
E3.
middle of winter.
It was cold. It was wet. We were tired, and we had this bald-headed racist first sergeant. And I'm sorry, no, we're not making this up.
We'll call him First Sergeant
Racist.
Ketchup.
First sergeant Ketchup was just being himself, man, and he was just barking. And I got in my head, and I was like, man, this feels like we thought we did some slavery stuff right here. And so, I have zero filter, so if it goes in my head, if it goes in my head, and then it's gonna go right out, and everyone's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you saying? I'm like, I don't know. And I started singing like this old Negro spiritual, and I was like, whoa, 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 yeah. And then I think someone was like, shh, you'll get in trouble. And I was like, Massa gonna come over here, and then he heard it. He heard it, and then inside of the NCO brief, when we went there, he mentioned, he was like, we're not trying to have unprofessionalism throughout there, people singing slavery songs and this right here, blah blah blah. I got in trouble for that. First of all, I got in trouble, serious trouble.
What necessarily makes it a slavery song unless we're being treated like slaves?
It felt like that. That's kind of it was.
He was feeling the spirit. He was in the moment.
Yeah.
It was raining. It was cold.
Yeah.
We were tired.
Yeah.
I was drunk.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Because they breathaized us before we left, and I remember the XO. He looked at us like, Patno, did you drive here? It's like, yup. He's like, okay, go ahead, go home. Like,
wait, was it Lieutenant Don?
Yes.
He is the most gullible, youngest. I'm sorry, captain. I'm pretty sure he's captain now. You know, he's kissing. He's a great guy. He was naive.
Remember we laughed like that?
Oh my!
Like randomly, like somebody said something, he'd be like,
and hey, look, Neal, you knew it was him. You could be. I was across the motor pool, and I've heard his laugh echo with reverberate against the walls, bro. You're like, damn, that dude. His wife hates him. She don't bring him to no comedy clubs. Matter of fact, I'm glad.
I can just hear him smash him. Just.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, let me get a towel.
So is it like the goofy laugh, but like
that was a full send. And that last part,
gorge. Oh man, I'm tickled by easy things, so that sounds bad.
Jeez, Goofy, you got it right in my eye.
You gotta do your Mickey Mouse voice when we was talking about the Jonas Brothers on
Don't fuck with the mouse.
South Park. Yeah, that was too funny, man. And those bracelets. But yeah, man, Korea was unique.
And it was great because that was such a good moment. It had this carryover appeal. It was Halloween. Remember, Brice came down. He was a spooky ghost. He had his shirt was torn. It was like hot sauce and oatmeal and shit to make like gore on you.
So first off, I have the making video. I have the video of the making of that video. First off, there was hot sauce, but there was Pepto-Bismol. There was red dye. There was makeup that was used from Jimenez. Remember Jimenez? I used Jimenez's package. She came over and she was like, I got you. And I was like, oh, this is awesome, man. And the theme was I was going to be a Negro slave. And it worked out. It's right into the moment where I was in shackles and they're like, yeah, we're going to go for a company run.
Yep.
Yeah. I know you had your fair share too, because
I also dressed up. I dressed as fucking Freddy Krueger. I had the hat on, the glove, my contacts in.
Did you have the gloves?
Yeah. But I had a fucking wool sweater on, and black jeans that were pretty snug, and fucking combat boots, and I ran 3 or 4 miles in that shit.
I remember.
Like a fucking G.
I know you had some chafing. I know there was some serious.
Oh, there was a lot of chafing
going on. There was some serious chafing going on.
Yeah, there was definitely some chafing going on.
The heel and never mind. I have so many questions unanswered. Leaving Korea, because the stuff we did there made no sense.
None at all.
None of it made sense. I was like, yo, isn't this a sovereign country? Why are we doing? And then,
get him a CD-214. He's starting to question the war. Get him out here.
Seriously, yeah, exactly. I didn't get this. I'm gonna close this out. Can I close this out?
That's fine.
I'm gonna click that button.
Just click. Yep, just click that.
But I don't know, man. I feel like Korea was just a blur, dude. Because I was going back to Ace, because me and Ace, we hung out a lot, and we're kind of those marriage rats, and so I figured that I would have a good time if I had someone I could trust, kind of the battle buddy system.
I for what it's worth, I had an awesome house while I was there, but I missed being in the barracks and like being around people to go do shit because I had like my family there, so
Eddie, you remember what did you see on my calendar? What did you see on my calendar that let you knew I was having a good time in the barracks?
You had a party every 3 days.
What y'all didn't hear? There was a party for every week. I had scheduled parties for every week. It was like Cruz's birthday. Like Cruz, that was literally Cruz's birthday party. It was literally
Yeah.
Cruz's birthday party. Threw a birthday party there. Then it was like Thompson's out here, and then it was like birthday bash here, party in the barracks here, Snapchat promotion party. Like it was lit because
Dope.
I didn't want to go out. Everyone was like, I'm going out. I'm like, y'all wasting money. Come over. I'm gonna spend $200 each week.
I just went out a lot and just in the Ville and drank and was all sad and ate bad food.
You
That's
just had honey. What was it?
I would go turn up and stuff, but it'd be boring because like I wouldn't be around the normal people I'd hang out with.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Ville.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. I liked it better the first time I was there.
You were in Korea, right?
Yeah, I was like a.
Were you in
mini
Youngstown?
bigger. No, I was in.
Camp Red Cow?
Nah, it was Camp Stanley.
Oh, Stanley.
It was actually North Korea where he was. He's a spy. So
But so, I'm
he's Kim Jong. Ooh.
So I went over there. I shit you not. I became like a softcore pimp. So fucking went over there.
And here we go with human trafficking.
Yeah, and then no one casually rolls into pimp.
Bryce is running a cult, and Neal is over here trafficking people from North
Whorehouse.
Korea and China.
So that's okay, man. We're all entrepreneurs around the spirit.
Hey, there you go.
So I don't want to call them what they are. However, they were juicy girls. All right, everybody knows about the juicy girls.
No, I don't know what a juicy girl is.
No idea. Never seen one.
I believe most women are made of water because humans are made of 90% water.
Okay.
So is everyone juicy? Am
I don't know,
am I a juicy boy? Is Eric a juicy boy?
If you want to be a juicy boy, go ahead. You go to Korea, tell them you.
I don't want to be an ashy boy. I mean, that you can be ashy boy.
I mean, you've successfully done that for years now. So
that's become part of your persona.
I mean, it is.
We expect that.
You is who you is.
I is, but I ain't.
Yeah. All right,
No
softcore pimp.
I'm definitely not lotion. If anything, I'm on the Sahara Desert.
He's still got that brand new bottle of lotion up in the barracks. He still hasn't used it.
Get the last little bit.
It's in the pouring water in there, shaking up the bottles.
Hey, I have done that before.
You gotta take some of that costume Pepto-Bismol.
That's how I know.
The chalkiness,
Like the
rub it in.
struggles.
Yeah.
I still got the shirt.
But yeah, back to the softcore pimping. And so, I got stories. So when I went to these bars, I noticed that they were all chatting up these dudes. I was like, oh, okay, I know what this is. They ain't getting none of my money though. And so lady comes up here talking to me, trying to get me to buy her a drink.
10 minutes later.
I'm like, I ain't buying you no drink. And so that was the sign to throw me out. I'm like, bitch. And so, but no. And so the lady just starts chopping it up with me. And so I became cool with her over time. And she eventually started giving me drinks.
What's her name?
I'm not going to say her name because she
Lynn.
might not be no. We're going to say her name was... Yeah, you got that, right? You got that. We're gonna say her name was Maggie. And so Maggie starts telling me about what they do.
Hold on. Hey, y'all. I will let you know that really did go over my head because I don't... Okay, we'll talk off the mic.
Yeah.
We don't need no federal time.
Yeah.
Nah, I promise there was nothing that sketchy going on. No.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, I've had all kinds of sketchy stuff go on, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
You're just going to leave it at that.
we're gonna
Yeah,
edit that.
thug life. Thug life. Shout out to Jose Colon. He knows. That's my motherfucking roll dog right there.
You know Jose?
We know a different Jose. We talked about this.
Jose Colon.
The one I know is Lima.
Oh,
Yeah, different
I
guy.
know Jose.
He was in
Colon.
Quebec.
He's a 25 Bravo.
Different
I was
one.
close.
See,
Not
yeah.
at all.
Is your Jose as cool as my Jose?
My Jose is
No
the
way,
shit. He's
Jose.
like my best. He's one of my best friends. One of my best
My
friends.
Jose comes out of a
Started calling my best friend. I was like, well,
You fucking stupid.
we haven't got to hang out in a long time. So now he's like, okay, you're up there, buddy. But
Okay.
you're up
Relax.
there. Relax. I moved him down on my MySpace list. Like-
You're on number 25 now.
Damn.
Submit
MySpace?
your friend request
Oh, man.
approval list, and we'll have it up to you about 5 to 6 business days.
He's down there chilling with Tom.
I-
Ooh, Tom.
I was a good soldier for about 90% of the time, but I did some stuff. Go ahead.
So how about us about you?
Oh yeah. All
Thug
right,
life.
so, back to the picture. So anyway, this damn sound.
What?
I ran it back for you.
Okay.
So
running it back. Okay.
it's a DJ scratch.
Okay.
And so Maggie starts telling me about how they operate in the club and everything. I was like, oh, that seems really inefficient. She's like, well, how so?
I hate you.
And so I broke it down to her. I was like, yo, instead of just like hoping that they will give you a drink and everything, I've noticed how these people are fucking gullible. Long story short, I broke it down on how they can massage their shoulders, make it feel like that they were gonna do more than they actually were gonna do. In hindsight, it was pretty much fucking
So you
everybody
gave a
else over.
juicy girl tips on how to seduce men.
Yes.
And
And I ended up getting free alcohol because of it. It was a come up.
Didn't that make sense?
But
That makes sense.
but did they get free from their slave contracts from the Philippines?
I had no parts of that.
So
See.
no, that sounds like a no.
Welcome to another uncut podcast.
Oh God.
We're just
Also
gonna
did-
say
also
stuff.
did it.
Nobody's perfect, and I guarantee everybody's a little terrible.
So first off, they did a raid. They did a raid right after I left.
yeah,
And they did, they did go in and actually do some damage. Those guys, matter of fact, there was a whole team of people that were actually they were trying to break this down. And some of these extra woke extra woke soldiers, now they're civilians, now they're like extra woke, they're talking about human trafficking. We're like, yeah, but you and the social media warriors, you're not doing nothing about it. These guys are going out, they're doing serious recon.
yeah,
And even if they did see a soldier walking there, they know that the soldier's not trying to
yeah.
make this
And-
further. So they did a crackdown and they brought down some people.
Yeah,
So that was pretty cool.
And the thing is, I think in the right setting with all the right checks or whatever, sex works is a thing, and it should be an acceptable thing at some level. But the thing is, you have to make that separation and have that watchdog shit with like the human trafficking shit.
Isn't it the oldest profession?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you look how far you've come. I mean,
First of all, I'm called
And how far
we're
you-
called escorts. Okay?
yeah.
From
Um,
showing skin to
My name is
cleansing sins.
Some
Sexy-
people have an ashy skin fetish.
It's
Usually rich old white guys,
I'm called Sexy Ash
Republican
69.
style. They're Republicans.
Sexy Ash.
Mm.
Sexy Ash AF 69 on AOL gmail
Wait, what?
yahoo.com.
I said, damn, you gonna put Hotmail in there too?
I should have said Hotmail. I should have said damn it.
We're gonna edit that out.
We'll edit that. Bleep it out. Put that scratch noise in there.
No, you know what? We're at a point nobody can really say anything to it because half of America supports a
Bruce.
Oh, no,
Is
don't
a
do this.
sexual
This is part of the
predator.
conversation where I can't
and
do this with you.
the other half of the company, or the other half of the country supports another sexual predator. So that's what we're dealing with. That's all I said. That's as political as I got.
So I want to stand up for all the Trump supporters out there. First off, y'all been fighting a good fight
For oxygen all these years.
for oxygen. For every 10,000 white dudes, there's 400 black dudes that support Trump. I get that.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm my one.
disillusioned black people. I'm sorry, I can't support that because that
Yeah.
dude, man, the minute he came in power, man, I've never felt so intimidated by people who did not like me for my skin color. That goes in so many ways.
Yeah.
That's why I rock with people who don't see color, who see me for who I am. And I'm finding a trend that, and it's not always, and again, it's not always, I'm not going to speak for everybody, it's not a finite, statement I say this, I'm not going to pull a Nick Cannon and say something crazy. But what I'm saying is that just a lot of cases, people who support Trump just kind of blindly go in and they say, man, well, you can't prove it, you don't know. I'm like, no.
They're the same people that
if I had-
justify police brutality. So that tells you all you need to know.
That all I'm saying is if you kept saying, man, Brice, man, I saw you hit your girl, and well, that's not true. You don't got the proof. But
Wait. But what did she say to you?
But what did she? Yeah, what did she say to you? Yeah, exactly. yeah. So I'm saying don't defend the person who's doing the damage. Let's look out for the person who needs the help and support. And so I feel like this is one of those conversations that no matter what you do, people are gonna look at you differently and always be a bias. But you got to stand up for justice and truth, man. And at the end of the day, I know that Donald Trump is just, man, he's just got so much weird stuff floating around him, and I actually had to stand up for him actually for the day. He was shot in front of this interview just recently about the whole COVID
I
19
saw
thing,
it. Yeah.
and
That's nice.
I don't know what your opinion about it, but I thought that interviewer did a horrible job.
It was loaded.
It was loaded. I was like, okay, first off, this is why Trump supporters have even more ammo because this guy came half cocked.
No, that's what I said the whole time in the beginning. Like, I already knew the guy was kind of a shit show.
He was.
But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt of supposedly maybe he's been working in Wall Street his entire life.
Honestly,
companies. But maybe he can do something, right? So he did some things right, but they are far outweighed by the fucked up things he said or supported or whatever or did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'll caveat to that. What I was going to say is that in that moment.
First Sergeant.
In that particular moment, I think that the things that Trump has been doing show that he has been working. This is a crisis time, so I'm not going to say, oh man, you don't care about it. Honestly, he's been doing a good job. It's more like we're still like, nah, dog. Even if we did survive a crisis with you, you're still a dirty pig. You're still a dirty guy. You know?
He still has put a black eye on the country and made us look really bad.
Seriously.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we won't dive in.
Let's not dive there because you got two.
I said what I said. Epstein didn't kill himself. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit.
The reason, listen, whenever I see, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, the reason that, like, whenever I see, like, people that actively deny or don't speak on at all the stuff with Epstein in Hollywood, that says loud and clear.
You mean everyone gets hush when
the shit's on the table, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
No. Mm-mm.
You know, I know very little about it, honestly.
Yeah.
And I wanted to watch the video, but then if I watch the video, then I become biased, and then I have perspective. Yeah. So I don't know I don't know what perspective
you can't take the deep dive because there's so much misinformation and the QAnon stuff and all that. It's a mess. So
I don't need a QA. I don't need the research to know that Trump is just a piece of garbage, man.
And that's all we need to know.
And like
that's
outside of him being a president, he lacks any presidential
qualities. The trash bags in Korea were orange, coincidentally.
Damn, that is true.
The food bags, yeah.
Really
the ones that were for food, for compost. I love how they did trash there. Well, I didn't love it, but I liked how they did, like, the compost. Because, like, you could actively... Because I do that in my backyard. I have a corner where there's, like, a tree.
Yeah.
All of my scraps and stuff I put together, and I put it out there, like, for the local animals and stuff. And, you know, it's good for the,
Neal,
for the soil and shit, too.
That?
What?
Compost? Do you do compost?
No.
Is that a white people thing?
Well, I'm not, like, breaking it down and composting it. I'm feeding the animals outside.
See that?
They can
see that? I don't do that.
I do it.
I don't want no birds around my house.
You know what's cool? You know what's cool? It was Thanksgiving. We were like I grill the turkey on the grill every year and barbecue it. But I was pulling it off, and like as I pulled off, I looked over on the corner. There was this massive fucking like 6-foot wingspan fucking turkey vulture on the fence. It was fucking huge.
Turkey vultures are big.
Yeah, as we were sitting down to eat, I was like, "Holy fuck! I've never seen one of those up close. That's pretty awesome."
They don't play.
Nah, not at all.
He said, "Let me dab him."
Yeah, vultures are good. That's some OGs. First off, these dudes are like, yeah. First off, I'm big enough to pick you apart. They're fairly big beak in talents. That's not why they attack. They're finna throw up on you.
Yeah,
that's like you get in a fight with somebody and you just like, sorry, get naked. You don't want to fight nobody naked. But if you got thrown up on, not only are you less likely to want to ever get in a fight with that guy, there's something wrong with you. And like if some guy is 6'7", he was like, "What's up, nigga? What's up?" I'm like, "Hey, oh, I gotta fight you." And then he goes, I'm like, "Oh." I'm just gonna be like, I need a shower. I'm hit the whip, get the keys. I'm out. I think that's crazy that vultures just throw up on you and they just like.
It's true.
What you gonna do?
And they can and apparently they can go like they can go several feet like in the teens. Like it's a super soaker, like a super soaker throw up gun. That's crazy.
Uber accurate too.
I need a computer here. That's why we should have a computer we can research fun facts because I think it's like several 15, 18 feet. That's crazy.
We're talking about. What are we talking about?
Could you fact check me on that? How far?
Fighting.
Was the length of vomit?
Neal. We're talking about like the fighting and the racist stuff that happened. What about the story from Core?
Oh, you're talking about when I got jumped?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is back when I was young. So
He was a young walker.
there I was minding my business. Got into this argument with this chick that I had an entanglement.
Wait,
with.
what was her name?
We're not gonna say that.
Wait, no, because
Shaniqua.
he said it earlier.
That's what I said. We're not,
Yeah, he definitely said it earlier.
we're not gonna say that. So we're gonna edit that out. But anyway,
Rhymes with kin. Go ahead.
but yeah, so I had an entanglement going on with this. Anyway, so we had this entanglement. And in order to get myself out of the situation, I decided I was gonna go for a run, clear my head, and be constructive with my anger and use it for bettering myself.
Okay.
So, in my search for clarity, I'm running, minding my business, listening to music, and like I should tell you, it's dark. It's like pitch dark at this point.
Michael Blackson Dark.
Yeah, it's like night. So
Like Wesley Snipes.
and so it wasn't a well lit street or anything because Fort Hood didn't believe in paying the light bills and shit.
No, they still
They're cheap
don't.
as fuck.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just running, minding my business. Now there's this one light by a defect. Cross from motor pools, I'm not gonna say it, but if you know, you know.
Were you running on old Ironsides?
Well, hell. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did the way you described, I was like, oh yeah, that's a really sketchy area.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's like right on 3. Why is the area that should be most lit and most protected is the most sketchiest?
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely sketchy.
Tell
over
me
there.
about
It's
it.
super sketchy.
And
I'm
so,
sorry.
as I'm just running, I see like this group of guys off to the side, and I hear some shit. I was like, you know what? I'm just mind my business, keep pushing. So I kept running, and as I'm getting closer and closer, I see them turn towards me and start yelling crap. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Never mind, it doesn't concern me. I'm gonna keep pushing. Now I get closer, and as I'm running past them, I see them start to move, and they start shouting something. I stop, look. Next thing I know, I'm getting hit upside the temple. Now, I'm sitting there in a compromised position because one, I'm under the influence. Two, I can't fight back because of the circumstances that I was in. And so I'm just sitting there getting hit in the head the whole time thinking, I should probably run. I can't even see how many people there are out here. I get hit a couple more times in the temple. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to run. And so I take off.
What provoked these guys to fight you? Did you ever find out what provoked them? What was
it was a racially motivated attack because they were shouting racial slurs at me. And so
they must have been bored. First off, racist white dudes under the age of 35, under the age of 40 is bored. I'm sorry.
I am pretty bored.
You gotta be bored. I just find it hard. I just find it hard. People within a certain age group just to be racist. I just maybe 40 and up. I have a hard time trusting an older white man, 55, 60 years old. Then I'm gonna go. Oh, so you probably said some shit that you probably didn't want to say. But everybody within a certain age grade, I'm gonna go. You just bored. You just saying racist. You just doing racist shit. I don't think he's racist. Because you know those dudes definitely listen to rap. I'm sorry. I just trying to start going.
He's got jumped.
And so since we threw out the area that it was in, fuck it, it was 3rd ACR people. But anyway,
Wow.
yeah, so they had a whole investigation and everything go, but that shit got brushed under the cover. So yeah. Anyway, never heard back from that.
Wow.
Thanks for Hood. But anyway, fuck me, right? So as
It seems like there's a trend of crappy stuff happening in Fort Hood, and then no one's getting an answer.
mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah,
And
typical.
so as I'm running back, I contact people, let them know what the fuck happened. And this dude Connor, he let everybody else know. My man Eric, this my dude for life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's my dude. So everybody else sitting there crying and shit. Only Eric and a couple other homies who know who they are, love them to death, they my brothers. They went out there for action. This man was on CQ, grabbed a baseball bat, started running down the road talking about who want that war, basically.
He went West Side High on everybody.
Like, my mans was out there in the middle of the street. I'm sitting there getting, like, questioned, asked me the who, what, when, where, so I could find out if I was lucid enough to be able to give a valid statement.
Right.
Or if I needed to go to the ER or anything. They were like, you need to go to the ER? I was like, fuck no. Do you need a medic? I am the medic. What the fuck? And so everybody's just like dying laughing, but I'm being so serious. I'm like, why the fuck would I need to go to the ER? I know what I need to do. And so, like, So they do this whole investigation. It gets swept under the rug. Fucking, it made the newspaper. I remember vividly seeing that shit in the newspaper. But it
Wow.
got pushed down. But yeah, so I
Was
got
it
fucking
the
jumped.
Fort Hood Sentinel or whatever it was?
Yeah,
Tribune.
something like that.
It was Sentinel.
Yeah, it was not great times at Core, man. I went through times where I got my fucking screwed my back up at work. I had working at Iconics, we're pulling stuff out, and like this 100-pound just big fucking steel box like terminal thing from like an old radio rig or something.
Yeah.
Fell off of this rickety stack of fucking material, and as I was squatted down pulling a case, it landed dead in the center of my spine and just bounced off. And it's like this solid like bah! Like I still like fuck, you know, twisted my back and I walk out like okay, hold on. And they're like, you need to go to the ER. I was like, nah, I'm good. I stayed and worked that day. When I got up the next day, it was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I stood up out of bed and I was like, yeah, I can't move. So I was like stuck. I was like, yeah, let's go to the ER. Like I had this big contusion on my spine and stuff. I had several army injuries, like some mild concussions. We were in Korea before you got there that last time. We were moving a big, heavy, like 4,000-pound STT terminal, and I was pushing it from the side, helping push it, and the back of my boot got caught on the tread of the tire, and pulled my foot under it. When it did, my ankle twisted, and then it crushed my foot. So my foot broke in like 4 places. I remember that was one of the worst injuries I've ever had. I remember just like laying there like fuck, like cussing and shit, and I go to stand up and I can't put weight on it, like I'm fucking blacking out like while I'm sitting there like just trying to stay conscious.
Yeah, there's some pretty big veins down there. And
Yeah.
You said you crushed it vertically.
Like okay, so like
So because you said
like,
the ankle
alright, so the
rotated.
heel,
and
yeah,
then it
like
means
like the tread, like you
Yeah.
grab the heel of the boot, and then I pulled it under and twisted, and then crushed over it.
yeah, that's painful.
It was pretty horrible.
You probably- Well, you weren't in the castle. You were just on crutches for a while.
No, they gave me some kind of cast. I'm trying to remember. I think I had a regular cast, and I was on crutches, and they were giving me just Vicodin or something, or
Wow.
Valium. No, it was Narco.
Wow.
They were giving me Narco, and it didn't do anything for the pain. It just made me nauseated. That's all it did, and I was still getting up and going to work and shit. Just
That's about right.
yeah. Couldn't put no weight on it. It's like,
Yeah, go to the line, PCS vehicles.
okay. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
But see, it's I was telling Addie, I'm like, a lot of soldiers, we laugh at our own pain,
Yeah.
and this is just one of those things where you're laughing about it because it's funny, but it's not funny because
Yeah.
that's life altering. That's bones crunch that
Yeah.
they heal, but it's never the same. It's never like how it was supposed to naturally grow.
Well, here's
and we laughing at that.
Well, you
That's-
think though, the next, because I was there for 2 years. The next year I turned 30, and I got my run back down to a 1330
Wow.
on that foot. Yeah, I was getting it in.
And I know you needed a montage because
Yeah.
I broke my hand and
There's definitely a montage.
yeah, seriously, you had
Yeah.
to just fast forward and be like, oh wow, I'm running my numbers again.
Yeah.
And because I couldn't do push-ups for the longest time, and
Yeah.
I remember just these 2 fingers just trying to do push-ups, and I had to learn how to do one-handed push-ups, and I was propping my feet on the wall trying to do one-handed push-ups. I had to do whatever I need to do so I can always have the arm to do push-ups. And it ended up being my left arm, it being my strongest arm, and I'm right hand dominant.
My strong hand.
And my strong hand. So, and whenever my hand finally healed, it was so weak,
Yeah.
and I remember my arm trembling, and it's just a montage of Daft Punk and rock music and rap music to get back to doing push-ups, and I know that feeling.
Another good injury at Core, which wasn't really an injury, it was an incident. I was like I said, I injured my back at some point. I injured my shoulder. I got kicked. I was volunteering for PSD. I was going to do the patrol shit. I got kicked back because I fucked my shoulder up. But basically, I was depressed, and they put me on meds. It was Wellbutrin. I was
Excuse me?
on Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin.
Yep.
That sounds
Well,
made up.
Listen to me now. This is the best part. It turns out I would take it, right? And I would take it twice a day, and it was making me like hallucinate, like really bad at night. Like I would
Is
have
that a bad thing or a good thing?
not like fun tripping. Like it's like imagine like you take a soda can, you put it on the floor, and you can walk around it, and it's completely 3D, and it has all its angles and stuff. That's how hard I was like hallucinating, like seeing like stuff.
Do you
like,
think it was like
they were overdosing me? It turns
okay?
out.
So it was a combination of.
They prescribed me an overdose amount of this drug, which
So that's a
led
lawsuit.
which led to me having a seizure in my room. I stopped breathing. I woke.
That's medical malpractice.
Yeah, I stopped
Eric.
breathing. No, listen to me. I stopped breathing, right? When I came to, I didn't know what the date was. It took me like a few minutes to realize what my name was
You crazy.
and all this other shit, dude. And
You crazy.
yeah, you can't sue the army. Or you couldn't. You can
Yes,
now.
you can.
You can now.
Yes, you can.
Can now.
And they been doing that because they're like, yo,
Here's the best part though. They bring a stretcher up, they roll me to the ER. I'm in there like it's like slowly fading away, the trippy shit. I was at PT the next morning, ready to go.
yeah.
Third core Fort Hood.
You mean what's the magical word we use? Oh, it's called resiliency.
Yeah.
That's a word they loosely throw around about resiliency, and it's such BS because when it's required for us to be resilient,
Yeah.
we're expected to bounce back. Yes, we understand.
Yeah.
Everybody with proper health and everybody with a proper real chain of command. I had a very healthy chain of command within my group, and I remember that. And then I left that bubble of safety, and I saw some real toxicity. And that word resiliency does not come easy if you don't have no support chain. And and I'm not gonna say the third quarter was that point. We just throwing them out there like that. But I don't ever recall or ever getting that hint that that third quarter's got your back. Not at any point in time. And it's just crazy that they expect you to bounce back. That's the word we use. Because you remember all those resiliency trainings and you had to lead and you had to give all these courses. It's like we can do mind over matter. No, this guy's hallucinating. The guy, you're breaking your own fourth wall. I don't think you should be doing PT. You broke some bones. I don't think that you should. That's some crazy stuff. And this is real. And this just
like I said, I ended up having neurological damage. I'm on fucking migraine meds and shit. And
cool. Cool.
I was having memory issues.
Great.
You know what though? The memory issue stuff, it got better. I got a lot more de-stressed and stuff after the divorce, and started taking a lot of vitamins and ginkgo biloba and all this stuff. Just been rebuilding.
Yeah. Isn't there like an app that helps you with your cognitive something?
I know one is like Brainly.
Brainly?
Yeah.
What does that do?
So that one, basically, they have a bunch of courses that help trigger your mind to start seeing patterns.
I need that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I got a subscription to it and shit. So you basically play like these little games that have like math. And
Oh
stuff like that,
yeah,
science and stuff
I
that
see.
triggers it.
I think I've done something like that before. Seen something like that
It's
before.
funny because you bring that up. My grandfather, he had cancer like in his brain. He had like tumors up there. He had I think he had surgery. They cut it out, and then they had to go back because there was still some there or something like that. Is what happened, or started growing.
Yeah, do chemo.
And at one point, yeah, I think he did have to do chemo, different time. But I remember though, it's funny you brought that up. As a kid, they got him this box of brain games. It's like these little boxes with like you got to roll the thing around or do these little mazes and stuff, and you know. It's like it's funny because it's like the same thing. Like he had that surgery. It never clicked in my head that that's why he had that.
Oh yeah,
to get his cognitive stuff back.
That's smart. I didn't think about that
Yeah.
either. Yeah, man.
The reason why I found out about that was because after the incident where I got jumped and everything,
You had to do
TBI.
Wow.
And because I had short-term memory loss, it was recommended to me that I do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because outside looking at both you guys are we in quotations considered to be healthy, right? Just healthy people just living your lives, and you look at the track history and the medical history you just told me, that's completely life altering. Like if I got hit across the head, I'd be thrice as dumb.
Yeah.
If I have very sensitive feet, and I'm a fast runner. That's one of my things. And I have very sensitive feet. If I crack my feet or broke my feet, I'm devastated mentally. I couldn't recover from that mentally. Physically, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like you said, we montage later, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm mentally broken because I love the run. I love that whole thing. We ran a couple times. I think we got into
We ran a lot.
we talked about that,
Mhm.
and so it's one of those things. Is like those are some heavy stuff, and this is you guys are an example of resiliency. And
Yeah.
that's not we don't talk about your conversation because we don't want this word to go wrong. I was like, hey, look, by the way, there's a bunch of busted up soldiers, and when you expect people to be resilient, it's not really the case because they have lifelong problems, and the military has zero responsibility.
I'm having muscle spasms in my back right now.
Cool.
Like, it's like I'm saying,
Cool.
like it's just
That's
there.
great. That sounds
No,
awesome.
like no, like we get up and it's so funny. This is one of the big things though. When I went back to Korea, like I said that last time, I was getting real hard here. It was like these 18, 20-year-old dudes, man. Like I trained really hard before I went back. So like when I got there, like my back was like I said, it's fucked up, right? I would pop a muscle relaxer in the morning and then go run 3 or 4 miles with my ruck on and just smoke the fuck out of all these young ass dudes just to do it. Just to do.
No, you had to. No, you had to.
You have to. You
It's
have
a
to
right.
drop nuts on people.
You
dude.
really do.
You have to make them think they have to aspire to something, you know. But they don't know how fucked up you actually are. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Do you remember Giharo a little bit? Giharo,
Yeah, I do.
Manakoya.
Yeah.
Also another Nigerian guy, great guy. He's smartest balls.
That dude was ridiculously strong. He could wrestle a bull.
Yeah, but see, I
Grip
got
strength.
I got crackhead strength, so I put him down. I put him down once, and then he's like, "I vow to come for you," because he didn't have an accent. He just said, "I vow to come for you." That's all he. That's
You
all
know he meant it, too.
Because you know he
You
meant
knew he
it.
meant it.
And you know, like, that's why I don't like Nigerians. Why are y'all strong? Let's put that on. I'll put that on Twitter. Why are Nigerians strong? Okay,
It's gonna be
anybody answer
this
that?
first episode. Hashtag Why are Nigerians strong?
Yes.
It will live in infamy.
Seriously, man. And so, and look, Anakoya was fast, but his stride was messed up, and so his contact was doing a lot of braking motion. But Giharo was the 18-year-old guy. He was the youngest in the group. It was either that or Cruz, but I think Giharo was younger. I think he was like 17 actually. But he was either 18, turning 19. He was the youngest in the group.
He was a very young dude.
Very young,
Yeah.
and just naive about everything. And I'm just like, why is that be that?
Good kid. Good kid. I love that guy. He's great.
Yeah, he's specialist now. He's.
Wasn't he gonna go Ranger or something? Did he go? Did he try to?
I
I believed it. No, he got like in really good shape there at the end.
Yeah,
was
he
like,
did,
yeah.
and you're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome because and what like you said, I also too had take some. I used to pop 1600 milligrams.
Yeah.
That was a baby dosage.
Yeah.
That was like that's how you start the day. 1600. I popped 2 of those freaking horse pills.
Yep.
Don't care, and then I chugged down some alcohol. There was alcohol. There was some. In the morning, I didn't care, dude. I didn't care. It was 2 1800s. It was 2 800s, and then some sake. Or soju, excuse me, some soju, some grapes, soju. I'm not lying. Every day, and I got caught once where I caught someone one soju. Like, are you drinking? No. But I'm telling you, I would not let Giharo outrun me.
Yeah.
The day I saw him, the day he caught up with me, he was running with me.
Yeah.
You know that inner pain and all. Like it was like Goku. All the problems and all the world's problems. I kicked in. And I was like,
See, there was
Stop
people
them out.
that could outpace me on the PT test, but if we were running sprints, I would burn most people.
easy.
Most of
I'm
the
not. I think
Like,
I'm,
you remember I would take us over like to the hill by the gym and the stairs and stuff.
I know.
Like, we gonna do some good PT today. Yeah.
Actually, I
Those were the good
remember you
sessions.
having good sessions. I remember you having good
Yeah.
sessions.
I would,
remember those good
dude.
sessions.
Yes.
You know who I
Yes.
hated? What was the black dude who was messing with Fort Ear? Remember Fort Ear?
Oh
got-
God,
he
my
got-
ex. What? We shouldn't even have said her name. We shouldn't have. Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Oh wait, did she?
We'll blank it out. I'm gonna blank the name out because she told my ex they were on extra duty together, right?
Oh yeah, because
After I got my ex busted
I
for sleeping
remember.
with her ex boyfriend or
I
whatever.
remember.
Yeah, I'm that much of a dickhead. No forgiveness. We had kids. Fuck that bitch. Anyway.
Wow.
Oh wait, and I ended up with the kids. Hey, hey, all the single parent dads. Hey, you can win.
Wow.
All right. So anyway, for their betterment, not for petty reason. She's not in a good place. Anyway.
First of all, you don't gotta explain it to anybody.
Yeah.
We know you're good like that.
Yeah.
Man. Seriously.
Yeah. At most everybody. Yeah. Anyway, but no, she who shall not be named. I'm literally gonna cut that out. she was my ex at the yearbook, and this chick was like just pointing at people in like every company, every battalion, and she had fucked all of these people or messed with them or whatever.
Your ex.
No.
The dirty one.
Yeah.
The other dirty one.
She goes by the dirty one, actually.
The dirty one.
Please leave out what I said earlier. But she's called the dirty one.
And remember we had,
I tried messing with her.
You remember we both I'm not even gonna talk about it. The one chick we both were we're gonna edit all these names out.
Edit it.
I'm gonna edit out. But no,
Say it now, but edit it.
we were texting each other like, hey, I'm gonna work this angle. Like, yeah, I'm gonna work this angle. And we were both trying, like, because I was already going through like the initial parts of my divorce. I'd already been cheated on stuff. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just do my thing. And I would just remember like, but at the end of the day, we both looked at each other like, nah.
Look, Daddy.
I was timed perfectly.
We're both saying we were trying, and we're like, we have low standards. Just not that.
It's, you know, when you're just gone so
I got in
long
trouble.
from
I got in trouble
civilization.
for a situation that happened out there.
Oh,
But it cleared up. It cleared up the same day, and I was like, yeah, y'all know I don't do
I
that.
think I remember that actually, very vaguely.
Guy the same last name with me with a T in it.
Yeah. He did do
He
something.
did his dirt, and he definitely took it to the next level. And because I was older than him at the time, I was like, I'm the oldest in this group. Me and her were the exact same age, first off.
Yeah.
And I think she was like older than me by like a month or like a year or so.
And you're talking about the Hispanic guy, right? That worked in the motor pool?
No, he's in my section.
Oh, the other one.
Bald white dude with glasses, really ugly, stinky,
Warren.
little bit heavy set.
Oh, I thought you meant. No.
Yeah.
Well, we dropped.
I was so confused. Like, I was like, wait, didn't he get in trouble for something?
He did.
I'm saying both of them did actually. So,
They both did.
Yeah.
And they heard John sung, and they didn't hear anything else, and they went straight to me, and I said, what?
What?
I said, and I showed them my text messages.
Specifically.
I think he pushed too far.
Like Predator style pushed on somebody?
I think he pushed too far. As in, like, so you can be drunk, but you'll still be you.
Yeah.
And you be either you be boisterous or you may be more comical.
Gropey.
But
that's what he was.
But he was gropey. And then she remembered that, and
Gropey's
then she
never
reported
okay.
it.
Yeah.
But she decided to do it like, well, it was two. There's two.
I remember.
So there's two. Yeah, but she decided to tell everybody and let everyone know. And they came straight to me and they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "What am I doing? What do you mean? Excuse me?" And I showed them the cacao, and I was like, "First off, let's track this here. I don't even go out like that. I don't play pool because that's all we was doing, playing pool."
Yeah.
And then they came back and I said, first off, I'm horribly like this rattled me because that's not what I'm about. I'm respectful. I say even if I'm drunk, I'm still respectful. I respect people's boundaries. And I don't play that. And I said, first off, I'm actually quite offended. I like to report you guys for this is fraudulent because this is unfair because I said you're breaking my character. You're attacking my character.
Yeah.
They did that to you too, but they attacked my character. And I said, first off, I never do something like that. Not even my worst day I do something like that.
I know there was certain stuff that was said involving me that I had nothing to do with at times. I'm 100% sure.
And people will demonize. And what happens is people get 1% of the story, and then they go and they say, "Oh yeah, Neal, you ain't gonna believe what Patno did, man. Patno this and that." Then I go over to Patno and say, "Hey man, you know you did this. You know you did it." And then you know what he does? He covers his face. He goes, "That bitch." and then I laugh as hard as, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see where the rumors just been from. And I didn't know she was a manipulator like that until I talked to her the first time, unprovoked. I did not. First off, I know it's really messy. I didn't know she was ever dating you. I didn't know she was ever married to you at any point.
Yeah.
I never knew she was married to you.
Oh, the ex?
Yes.
Yeah.
At any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how separated she was.
She was only married to me like when somebody was like fucking with her, like one of her NCOs. Like if she needed me to come, like, and I would be lower rank or whatever. I'd come in there and bark like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like I would go, I'd pull E7 out in the hallway, whatever. Like, "Hey, let's have a talk. Like, what's going on? What's the issue?" You know, because that's how I should be, but it was just not the person to be that way for. You know what I'm saying? But that,
No,
you know,
we all understand when the husband has to stand up for the wife, but when your
he
wife,
almost said hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that.
I can't fault you there. Go ahead.
when the wife doesn't act like a wife, it's
Yeah.
it's a little hard. And and I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, I got crack, I got crack ass friend. So if Betty picks a fight, which she most likely will, with someone who's twice or thrice my size and height and
Nigerian,
and
of course.
weight, maybe a Nigerian dude.
Why are they
Ni-
so strong?
First off, let me tell you something. If I punch a Nigerian in the face, it's gonna be one. And a run.
I think you've already said
one in a run.
You've already said too much because Neal was looking at you real hard when he said that. You're like this wolf was
Look, I'm already tired of Neal. I'm already tired of Neal already. Look, he because he agreed because he knows. Because didn't you have a, don't you got a, no. See, Eric,
You're gonna pull one.
Thank you.
There you go.
it's your turn to tell your crazy stories because this just confirms that Nigerians got too much strength. Now go ahead and tell your stories.
We gonna skip that.
No, we can't
No.
tell that story on the show.
We ought to
That's a
go.
good story.
We didn't name drop.
Oh, family. No, it's a sensitive.
Oh, well, how about this? We won't talk about it, but it will. But if there was a chance to get some LA Noir stories from you, Neal, this would just confirm that I'm telling you that Nigerians are way too strong, and I don't like that.
But no, I understand because the whole reason it happened the way it does because it was disrespectful.
Yeah,
you know?
and I get that.
So,
I get
yeah.
that, yeah.
So no need to
But
brush over that.
but if he does out and tell, that would be nice.
I can't stand.
I need evidence. I need evidence to prove.
Oh my god.
It was funny because my and the that person I was talking to, way too strong. Now it's you're trying to not just and it's not about the Nigerians. It's about if you this is perfect. I'm saying it.
That's
Right.
Brice has a wonderful
One-track mind.
significant other. She's over here bringing us brownie cookies and stuff. Shout out to Domino's.
To doing this
Yeah.
cookie and brownie.
Let's. Oh wait, we can, now it's an ad. Now it's an ad. Let's do a taste test.
Rookie.
I made some medicated one of these before.
Mm-hmm.
It was white chocolate macadamia with the other part was chocolate brownie with butterscotch.
Okay, first off,
Damn.
that's way too many ingredients. That's way too good.
It was
There's
amazing.
way too many good
It was
ingredients.
amazing, dude. It was really good.
I would have probably lost my breath trying to eat all of them.
It's like
These
the
are
video
okay.
we was watching before. Not a doctor said to them.
Hey, we'll put that on in the podcast.
Y'all tag and send this to Domino's. These are good. Feel free to sponsor the show.
Hashtag Domino's.
Domino's.
Domino's. That means it's too good. Domino's is too good. Domino's. Their brookies are. I'm trying to find out a word to say, like with BR in front of it.
Why are Nigerians so strong and why are these so good?
I lost to an arm wrestling competition with her. That's all I can say.
Bruh, I wouldn't.
And it hurt. It wasn't like this is the problem with Nigerians because then they got that pride, and then she saw the weakness, and then she was like, "I got this, nigga. I got this." We locked in for like a whole minute. She yawned, bro.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. I don't like strong women, not in that sense of strong as empowerment, but if you can snap my arm from an arm wrestling competition, I don't like that. That means I gotta go out and start learning how to do some arm wrestling competitions. Come back in a month,
you just be-
and then it's like,
you
what's up?
You used to be rolled over in bed and you're the little spoon. I'm tired tonight.
I
got a headache.
He's like, no, you about to give me that dick.
You gotta feel like a sin for.
No one told me.
You want to be a star, don't you?
It's like, how did I?
Hey, I had a porn couch, man. I had a porn audition couch. It's a black leather, super sketchy couch.
Yeah.
It might still be there, Addy. You want a couch?
I don't want the casting couch now.
It was an awesome casting couch.
See,
I have a story with that, but I can tell you that.
like
Oh my god.
That's another podcast.
I have a couch that my children sit on. I don't want a couch that has children rubbed into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, this is leather, so we wiped it off.
You wiped it off.
No,
so
I mean,
now I definitely don't want it.
not we as in me. We as in like that. It was when it was given to
Right.
me. I wiped the couch.
I don't
down.
want your ABC stains.
What an ABC.
Average black cock.
I'm done. I'm done. There it goes. And there goes the podcast. Everyone hates Eric. You heard it live.
We waited that out.
No, we not.
It's just a.
He said it. This is his
It's
podcast.
it's got the whole thing. It's got to be genuine. It's got to be unedited because we're real people having a real conversation, and we're all really terrible at our heart. So
I'm actually
I got a
thankful.
story for you.
All right,
is
here we
another
go.
one that,
True story.
let's spin it up.
It happened at Core. This is a funny answer. So
Yeah.
that chick who will not be named that I had an entanglement with,
Shin.
we was getting it in one night.
No
Right?
name.
Now I had a roommate at this time. He was a piece of shit,
Mhm.
and we were under the influence, let's say. So by my old room, there was this it was like a game room that nobody really used, but the
Yep.
window was always unlocked. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
And so there was this couch in there. You reminded me of when you were talking about the couch. So, needless to
Although
say,
we have no relationship before this podcast.
oh, you're not.
Okay.
And so, let's just say some shit went down on that couch and juices was everywhere on that couch.
Oh my god.
What
Yeah.
kind of juices? Like pineapple juice,
Cranberry,
cranberry juice,
all that.
apple juice. Okay.
We was getting it in.
Dice
And a
pineapples.
little beer was spilled on there as well.
Okay.
Now, fast forward to the next morning. I get a call saying that we were going to have like this meeting on the following Monday, which was the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like a lot of higher ranking individuals in there.
Oh boy.
And there was this full bird colonel who, instead of sitting at the table, decides he wants to sit on the couch.
Oh no! Wait! Rewind this a little bit so people understand the brevity of what you just said. You were having a barracks inspection
No.
or an interview?
No. So it was a meeting. But instead of going into our offices and having a meeting, they just moved it to that day room. And so the full bird, instead of sitting at the table like everybody else, decides he wants to sit down until the meeting actually starts. And he lays down predominantly where the majority of the juices was, and it was sticky. And so I watched this full bird like get up with this semi-disgusted face, like, what is going on? Touching his face, smells his hand, he's like, smells sweet.
Oh no!
Proceeds to lick it.
For real?
He proceeds to lick it. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh yo, I have to tell old girl about this. And so he's like, tastes sweet too. I was like,
No. I'm done.
And the whole time,
And no, and then he looked directly at you and goes, "You've been eating pineapple, huh?"
I had been eating pineapple. And so I could never look that guy in the eye again without laughing.
I can't, man.
Oh wait, that dude was a dickhead too. I know exactly who you're talking about.
That's why I didn't feel bad.
Oh, there's a lot of people that are gonna love that story. Shout out to Third Core.
That shit was
Yeah.
priceless.
Wow,
Of all the times and places to sit.
Jesus Christ.
Kool-Aid and Sprite, y'all.
Oh, you've been making your Coke concoction again.
I'm serious. It's Kool-Aid and Sprite, man. Yeah, it's a cold product.
So would that be a cult classic? Yeah.
Are you trying to be a cult of personality over there?
Yeah. You done?
I don't know.
Well, so if it's captivating but it's cult related, would it be cultivating? I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch, a bit of a reach, but the people that reach inside your coach don't don't get back
You
up.
go.
Yeah. It's like I sipped the Kool-Aid, I'm done.
I couldn't think of any other cult words, so I was just staring off into space. thinking about why are Nigerians so goddamn strong?
They are strong.
They are. You know who the 5 strongest men in the world are? Dylan, and Dylan.
This spit's on fire.
Hot fire.
Ooh, boy.
This spit hot fire.
Man.
I went to a Jamaican and Haitian wedding years ago in Orlando. And if you wanted to see 2 different ethnic groups completely hate and love each other all at the same time, I've never seen so many blue-eyed and bright hazel green-eyed Haitian people in my life ever. And I didn't know that was a thing until you see it, and you're like, oh, context, that's cool, isn't it? This is not contact. This is my. Like it was bright. It was a bright green, a bright blue.
Yeah.
Like fluorescent, and it's like for black people, it's a complete offset. Like to see that color in their eyes, and yeah, as soon as they had a little bit of alcohol, like it was real tense. It was real tense. Like it was tense They had already said I do. The wedding was all. We were at the reception already doing the DJs there. We had 102 jams. We had 102 jams already there, ready playing some music. It was cutthroat. Like it could have turned out to a gang war, and not until they were like, bing, 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 bing. Food is served, y'all, and then everyone like in the movies cracked the necks in the back. We all ate. Everyone got some food. They got a little bit of liquor in their system. 102 jams are cranking out the music. It was Murder She Wrote because everybody was grooving. And then what they had to do is play the Jamaican music, and they had to play the Haitian music, and they had to play the American music. But you know they had to go right back to the Jamaican music, go back to the Haitian music because they had to have a little spits, little spots and fights in between. But did I do it?
You did it.
Okay. What? I want that as a ringtone, or I want it as like a text message. Every time you text message, I want that.
You're supposed to do that.
You want my mouth as your text message? That's what you're telling me.
I want your mouth
Constantly
in or around my
constantly vibrating in your pocket. Just the sound of my voice.
Whenever you talk, your throat vibrates.
It does.
Does that excite you?
Cultist.
Wait, now say that same statement, but all together as one. It's not my fault.
See, that's another cultural disconnect. Is the fucked up things we say to each other, just being army people.
You know, because all this not translated is weird. Like we just find it's funny. It's just funny.
Now, if you have this same conversation with a group of people that aren't from the military, it's gonna sound fucked up.
No, my one friend Chuck Sawson, beat maker, he says the gayest shit to me constantly. I'm like, are you like just throwing me signals?
Hey, man, yeah, just come out, man.
It's cool. I'm not gonna bite. You can come out. It's fine.
Yeah, man.
It's fine. Be you.
I had a coworker that came out just recently, man, and I ain't gonna say it.
Chuck's gonna fucking die.
But I had
Chuck's gonna be like, you ass.
Yeah, I'm not, man. No, I had a coworker come out. Well, he's not a coworker, he's ex-coworker because he was at my old job. So really, I could be your bean, but I'm not going to. But we all knew he was gay. First off,
Yeah.
It's like we know.
Yeah, I've had people that I was really cool with come out to me. It's like, that's cool.
Is it messed up that I don't think it's as special as everyone like I'm gay now. Like
I think that's the fact that there's so much pressure put on it, like to be this big reveal is the problem. It's like, okay,
that's the problem. Like, dude, just start going.
Just go suck dicks or whatever you do.
It's okay, bro. Like, bro, it's
or
okay.
don't. Maybe you don't do that. I know there's dudes that don't eat pussy. It's like the same thing, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
But don't make it like a special because they've been doing it for years now, bro. We're all acclimated now, man. Being straight is more of a shock. Hey, I'm coming out and I'm straight now.
It's like started as a bottom, started as a bottom. Now they're here. You know. We talked about that a while ago. We had this about a friend, and it was like, right on the nose. So I mean, It's okay, Brice. You're good now.
He was coming. Look, he was coming in every day. He was wearing like painted nails.
Coming in, huh?
Painted nails.
Yep.
Like
It's never gonna end.
wearing heels. He had long hair. He put on like the Snapchat. You know that the whole Snapchat filter making like chick.
And then this came up with your next question. Why are Nigerians so beautiful?
No, wait. We're gonna edit that out. Though.
First off, I already said they're strong. So
Yeah.
now you about to start a war. I'm not getting into that.
Yeah. Oh boy. Neal's mom said, "Don't do that show. They'll bring a shame to the family." And here comes Patno. Hey, you gotta hate me. It's the name of the show.
Yeah. That's part of the deal, man. That's part of the deal.
show. It's part of the
So,
show.
Eric,
Your mom's like, who is this Patno guy?
Yeah.
what's the dumbest thing you've ever been banned for on social media?
Well, man, there's been a few, but the most recent one, I was banned for 30 days. There was this group of white people, Caucasian individuals, destroying a Black Lives Matter mural. And I responded with, they need their cracker asses kicked or something along those lines. And me being a white individual, mind you, I was banned for the word cracker as being a slur.
Is it
Somehow. It is a food that is good with lunchable meats and
That's what I
cheeses.
thought.
Smoked meats. Mark Zuckerberg. Smoked meats. I don't know. It's a meme thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Mark Zuckerberg. It's a video. You'll look it up. You'll see
Okay,
it.
all right. 'Cause I was
After
like,
this, we'll look it up.
Okay.
We don't have a Jamie. Like, hey, Jamie, pull it up. You don't have one of those.
I mean, no.
She already. She doesn't need any more work. She already brought us brookies.
She's a great assistant, actually. And people say, oh, yeah, you're an assistant. I realize assistants do all the work.
Exactly.
If you notice that any major company ain't successful without a manager, that one sketchy assistant sitting in the background, you're like, I bet you do everything. And you know it.
We talked about this.
What are you talking about?
Like, fucking doing so much of the work and putting stuff together. You know, even if I don't understand every detail of every system, I could manage the fuck out of it. And
Right,
put it
right.
together and
For
roll
sure.
out. You
Exactly.
know? And we wouldn't get that respect or acknowledgement all the time. The
You-
people that mattered, in my eyes, did. But the people that could write
yeah.
awards and stuff,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's the way the brookie crumbles. Which it doesn't. They're pretty moist and really crumble. Shout out to Domino's.
Don't say it's moist. Is that a trigger word for me? Because I don't like moist.
Is it?
Moist is a weird word.
There goes another one in the pool.
Bunch of small people swimming around in a moist pool.
Rain
Okay,
drops
say
on my
say
face.
moist in the sentence and say it with a straight face. Go ahead. You
Man.
can't.
That was
You
the
No,
can't.
no, no, no.
Because moist is just it's a word that you can't say in the sentences normally. Moist. You can't.
I don't think I can do it, but if I'm moist, I might be able to. Moist, I ask you a question.
I'm trying so hard not to give it to you.
Yeah.
It was worth. It did process. First thing I said.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You know what goes good on a hot dog? Moistered.
No.
No?
You're gonna think about that later.
No.
Hey, there's things that, you know, we want to do, and there's things that we moist do.
There you go.
There it is. And that is one of them.
Because it's like
Breaking
a barrage of stupid.
Breaking his will is one of them.
Yes. This is I hate you.
That's our relationship. That's how it goes.
I do hate you,
I just beat him over the head with stupidity until he laughs. Oh man.
What about you, Brice? You ever been banned on social media for something stupid?
For the most part, I try to stay politically correct at all times. Mostly because my job requires me to be politically correct. So, because I could scare away some sensitive people, and even this statement is probably already too sensitive. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I said some information about cowboys and And I said, you know, Cowboys originally didn't start off as you know, this, and here's the origin of Cowboys. And then, you know, some people start posting some, you know, some comments come back with me, and they start going back and forth. And I was like,
Original Cowboys were black and Mexican.
well, see, you know, for me, this is kind of what I was saying. I'm not allowed to tell the truth. So
Yeah.
I said that. I said, well, I said, forgive me for telling the truth in my story. And when I say mine, I mean black story. And then someone went off, and they were like, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, there were white cowboys too. I said, yeah. And then someone said, yeah, the word boy wasn't just for black people. I said, oh, I'm sure what you just said was an accurate statement. I just feel real hard to kind of agree with you.
Yeah,
saying,
there were white cowboys filmed in the west of Italy in Western movies.
yeah.
Spaghetti Western. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
What is?
Because they filmed it in Italy, literally. That's what it is.
Oh, really?
Yep.
For show.
No, that's cool. I've never known that.
Yep.
But moral story was I never try to get into stuff with students like that. So I just removed the post because conflict. You know, I know you're supposed to address the kind of the elephant in the clouds,
Yeah.
and it takes someone who's got a truly elevated mind, and truly elevated heart, to just kind of look beyond color and stuff like that. It is prevalent, and it is who I am. It is what I am every single day. I'm living myself as a black man.
Yeah.
When I walk out in the streets, I put your head on the shoulder, like I'm still a black dude at the end of the day. But I feel like the posts that I want to put up there are kind of like, you know, Patno, you got the balls to do it. So this is exactly what we want. But at the end of the day, I have to be in quotations politically correct because I just don't like the attention it draws.
Well,
you know? I'm not
on that same thing though, over the past several months, I've withdrawn from a lot of stuff. I did at one point before that, but the political stuff, sometimes I'll post something
right.
and I'll delete it immediately after, whether it's being critical of somebody on the right or being critical of somebody on the left. It doesn't matter, because if you do either, people think that you're picking sides and they just want to jump on you like, oh, well, you're a fucking conservative piece of shit, or you're a goddamn libtard. And really, I'm like, no, actually, I'm an independent, because all of that shit's stupid. Party politics are cancer, because it lets people that do bad things and corrupt things hide under that shield. The color ties and shit and the mob mentality and stuff is really what's got us in the shitter right now. And the only thing that's going to get us out of that is when people just unplug from that kind of thinking.
It's kind of one of the reasons why I resonate with technology. First off, this is why I like, and this is why I shout out to Matthew Giroux, but he's a true technologist. He's kind of those people that stay up to 4 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't really see race or anything like that. You know, we're not perfect, but he doesn't really see race like the way and a lot of people see it, like I see it. And I think that he and I resonate on a different level because we see technology as the medium to bridge all our problems, because it is solving all of our problems. If you notice this, that between a redneck and a thug, they both got iPhones. And if you notice that they both got laptops. If you notice that they both need internet, right? And you both know that you better know they're on YouTube. You see the common denominator between everybody. We have more things we have in common than you think, and it's just crazy because I see in the middle of all that, Bing technology, Bing. That's the heartbeat I see being what our future needs to be. Is led by technology as a catalyst to kind of bridge, cultures and bridge, ethnicities and bridge relationships between people. That's how, when you go across seas, what's the first thing you do? It's Skype. You get on Skype. Guess what you need? You need a freaking app. You need a computer. You need power. You need Wi-Fi. Guess what you need? You need a satellite. You need a satellite equipment. Guess what you need? They gotta have a modem, demodulated signal that is getting used. So there's a whole process, and guess who's in the heart of all this is middle technology. I'm not a technologist where like, well, let's all convert to robots. No, I'm just saying that a lot of the stuff that we have problems with is probably easily solved with technology and things like that. So, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, so basically the cult is about submitting to the robot overlords.
I knew, because you got quiet, I knew you were coming with a quip.
No, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. It's a very.
It is going to be a digital. It's going to be a digital cult.
It is. No, like
we have RFIDs.
As far as technology connecting people and people being able to express themselves, both for the better or the worst. all of those ideas are important. Either as a learning mechanism of what not to say or a way of thinking, or actual factual information that people can use.
That's facts, guys.
So
True.
yeah.
Just everything we do now.
Well, I think we're about finished up here, guys.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
It's been a battle. It's been a journey.
It has
To the
been.
Kool-Aid Bowl.
It's been awesome reflecting on some stuff and catching up with you guys. Shout out to the little people of America. Shout out to Nigeria.
So what do you do if you see a little Nigerian?
That's impossible. That's a mathematical possibility.
No.
Look at this small fry, 7 foot.
Small fry, exactly.
Really 7'8" over there. No, I don't know my accent. It was like Transylvanian or something. What's happening there? It was like hey, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. That rice sounded amazing, by the way.
Jollof. Hey, first off, jollof rice is life.
Sounds. We're gonna have to get some.
Is
there an African restaurant here somewhere? There has to be.
Well, be careful about, no offense. Be careful about that because
Yeah.
they don't always cook to the same standard as you would in a home environment.
Do we know anybody that can cook it?
There is one in Austin. You're gonna have to calm down, but they on the side of the freeway, man. It's so sketchy. But apparently all the like Africans from like UT go there. So
That's dope.
yeah,
And I'm okay with sketchy areas. I've been all around. So.
yeah, man, it's good. Yeah.
But yeah, again, thank you very much, my partner in business, Brice Johnson. Let me shake that real quick, and Neal's mic apparently, Neal Walker as well. Both lifelong friends at this point. Thank you all for joining us, and yeah, catch you next time.
Patno Productions, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it.